Hey everybody, thanks for joining my end of year look back of 2021.
You know what I'm gonna say.
But it's going pretty well.
Let's go! This is my mom.
Okay.
This is my dad. So I'm coming to you from Maastricht, which has been my hometown for the last 5 years or so. It is pretty much a student city. Roughly 20% of all the people here are students. We have roughly 100,000 residents, inhabitants. It's the city of famous violin player André Rieu, who every summer plays his concerts here. And the cool thing is that people from all over the world flock to Maastricht from the US, from Australia, from New Zealand, all come here just to see André Rieu in action. It's the town of many churches which have been transformed into all kinds of things, like nightclubs. Imagine having a disco in the middle of a church, and just generally a lot of beautiful places to discover. So if you ever are thinking of visiting the Netherlands, don't just go to Amsterdam, come to the south, come to Maastricht. You know, the year didn't start off very well because right into January, February, I had a big 3-week tour planned across Germany, and well, it was pretty much straight away cancelled. I was looking forward to it because it would have been the first time we brought along the full band, and oh well, we've been able to postpone it now to February, March of 2022. Let's hope it takes place. And you know, right around this time, despite everything being locked down in Germany, I was able to do a fantastic release concert of my new EP, Love Don't Come Easy, in Luxembourg. This was really a breath of fresh air because releasing something into the world without a release concert is incredibly difficult. You know, even though it's for a very local audience, it's kind of like a statement and a symbolic moment where you really feel like you're presenting something. And I was happy that I could do that and that, the band enjoyed it so much.
It's been a long time coming that we can't help ourselves. Feels like there's something so half-hearted that we hold. You're just gonna throw me out, at least tell me it's so. Baby, ain't it something strange if my love ain't true?
I think Love Don't Come Easy was a very important milestone for me because I think all musicians struggle a little bit with finding their musical identity. And this second EP has really forced me to work hard on which direction I want to go into. And I think if you put my first EP side by side with my second EP, you notice that I've transitioned from being more of a folk singer-songwriter and heading more in the pop rock direction, which I love. And I think that's really me. I love rock music, I love soul music, and I think those vibes are coming out stronger in the arrangements and in my compositions. And a big thank you goes to Nelson Kanoa, my producer of the second EP, who put all those inspirations together. Now, 2021 was also the year where I really moved away from being a solo performer to a band performer, or playing with band at least. And what I enjoy so much about playing with other musicians is that you get to share your experiences. Because if you play alone, you are often spending a lot of time alone backstage. You're not really interacting with anyone after the show. You get off stage, you're really happy about how it went, and then you just feel a bit lonely in a way. So having a band around you and being able to bounce, this music off each other and the energy, it's just so much more fun.
What you want? This is my job. What are you doing? Me, I'm
Sorry.
filming. I film.
Hey, you are the writer, the director, producer,
Producer's over there.
overall good guy.
Trying to be.
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this project?
Pretty good for now. We'll see once I'm in front of the computer what I've shot. But I feel pretty good. I can't wait for the studio as well. See you there. And yeah, we've been working with fun, lovely people, including the guy behind the camera. And on to the next scene. See how the kids do. But it's going pretty well.
Let's go.
Can you just slide over before you do it?
So, you know, at the end of April, May, things were looking better because countries started to open up again, and we managed to play a couple of festival slots in Luxembourg, also with the band, which was great. And then one day I came across this project which was taking place in Cyprus, which was EUROTOIRE. And if you saw my first ever vlog on my channel, which was about songwriting in Cyprus and EUROTOIRE, go check that out. I explain everything we've been doing. And EUROTOIRE really has been one of the highlights of 2021 for me because it came very unexpected. It's something I had never done before. It was incredibly exciting and refreshing to work with other musicians and compose together. So check out my first vlog. I'll put a link above here in the video and you get to see that and see our process, how we work together.
Keep it. Na 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 na.
At the moment we are mixing the record. I cannot share any teasers with you from that yet, but it will come very soon, and yeah, very grateful to have been a part of it. Of course, 2021 wasn't the year of performing, but it was a way for me to find different ways to connect to my audience. I started vlogging. I started to open up my YouTube channel and create videos like these. And it's something that I've just recently discovered. I bought this camera which I'm holding, and it's something which really opened up a world to me. I've never thought about vlogging and creating videos beside my music, but thanks to you, I have noticed that it's something that you really enjoy. You've reached out kindly. You've been very kind to say hello and leave your reactions and comments, and I get the feeling that it's something that you appreciate. So I look forward to creating many more. I have a lot of videos planned for next year, and I think it's going to be very exciting to continue sharing my story, maybe not on stage for the time being, but through this format. So vlogging 2022 is going to be the year of vlogs. Liebe Grüße aus Hamburg. Greetings from Hamburg. 2021 hasn't been an easy year, but I think I was fairly lucky that my close friends and family members and loved ones all remained healthy. We didn't have any COVID troubles. But reflecting back, it's been a tough year, and I think one of the things which made it quite hard, it's something I haven't mentioned on this channel because I never really thought it was relevant to share with the music community, is that I had a full-time job besides doing my art, and that was difficult because it was a job that I accepted this year, as a journalist, and it was difficult for me to continue investing energy into what I really love, which is music. So even though it was offering me a very stable income, I took the decision to quit the job, and as of 2022 I am a full-time musician again, which I'm very proud of. But let me just add something there. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people think that having a job besides music means that they've somehow failed or so. And it shouldn't be like that, and it isn't, because actually having a job besides your creative work can free up your mind and also push down some of those worries that you may have to pay the bills. And being able to come home from a job and then, having focused on something else the entire day, and then being able to compose a great song, that can be difficult if you are trying to write music 24/7. So I would encourage you to have a job. If you're an artist watching, I would encourage you to have a job besides, the creative work. And then at some point, when is the right time to move aside and focus on it 100%. Hello, good morning from Malmö.
Good morning. Oops.
Bit of a fresh day. This is my beautiful girlfriend Nicole. I call you my wife.
Oh.
And we are in Malmö today for my brother's wedding,
Yes.
but exploring the city. And
Yes.
it's not our first time here.
It is not indeed, and we are really excited.
Now, I am a musician, I am a songwriter, but I am especially a live performer. So, it was difficult not being able to get out there as much as I would have wanted to this year. But I felt that a lot of you understood, and a lot of you actually shared your feelings about the music in other ways, which may not have been facial expression at concerts, but they were emotions that you conveyed to me through messages on social media, emails, your reactions to my new CD, Love Don't Come Easy, which I released in May. And, all those forms of communication I think were very valuable. And I want to say thank you for that, for despite the pandemic, keeping up the support and always letting me know how you felt with the music. And it makes me feel like I am not releasing it into a big open void where it's never listened, but there are actually people somewhere there who appreciate it, and it may make their day. So let's hope that 2022 is going to be a good year as well. Ups and downs will be in every year, so let's keep our fingers crossed. I just want to say thank you and take care. Have a wonderful time with friends, family if you can. And I look forward to seeing you very soon, whether that's virtually or on the road. We'll have to see. Ciao guys, thanks for your support.
Exhausting?
Yes.
Being a film star?
Yes, of course. Oh, look at this. Major Hollywood blockbuster, huh? Shot in Laval Park. I got new white shoes just for this shoot today. Flash, flash. And they're dirty already.